In the wild, there are hunters, and there are victims. For a small Venonat, life was a suffocating struggle. Its tormentor was an Ekans, a creature of pure malice. The Ekans didn't just bite, it crushed. It used its muscular body to wrap around the Venonat, squeezing the air out of its small lungs, listening to its panicked squeaks. The Venonat would try to run, scrambling over roots and rocks, but the serpent was always faster, tripping it with a lash of its tail, pinning it to the dirt. Every day was a reminder. You are weak. I am strong. The struggle became a nightmare when the enemy evolved. The Ekans grew into an Arbok, and its power multiplied. The bullying turned into brutality. The Arbok was a titan. It didn't need to squeeze anymore. It used pure force. It would slam its heavy tail into the Venonat, sending the bug crashing through bushes and smashing into tree trunks. The Arbok would rear up, towering over its broken victim, flashing the terrifying face pattern on its chest to induce paralysis. The Venonat was battered, bruised, and living in constant pain, surviving only because the Arbok wanted a punching bag, not a meal. The final beatdown happened on a jagged cliff edge. The Venonat was done. It couldn't run. One of its legs was dragging, its fur matted with dust. The Arbok loomed over it, hissing with sadistic pleasure, preparing a poison sting to finish the game. The Venonat looked over the edge, death below, or death in front. In that moment of absolute hopelessness, the survival instinct screamed. The body refused to die. It chose to change. A blinding light exploded from the bug's broken form, forcing the Arbok to recoil. When the light cleared, the victim was gone. A Venomoth hovered in the air. The Arbok roared and lunged, jaws snapping shut. But it hit nothing. The Venomoth began the quiver dance. Its wings vibrated at a supernatural frequency, boosting its speed and special power with every beat. The Arbok struck again, a massive tail whip, but the moth moved faster than the eye could follow, appearing behind the snake instantly. The Arbok was a brute, but the Venomoth was a master. The moth's eyes glowed with psychic power. It blasted the Arbok with a wave of mental energy, twisting the snake's mind, confusing it, making it attack the air. The Venomoth didn't show mercy. It used the Arbok's own confusion against it, landing a critical bug buzz that vibrated through the serpent's skull. The Arbok collapsed, its might shattered, cowering in the dirt as the moth hovered above, silent and deadly. The tyrant fled, sliding down the rocks in panic. It learned the hardest lesson of the wild. Bullies are only strong until the weak stand up.